All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and welcome to one of my favorite videos that I'm doing throughout the week because I just get to cash in on all the trials carries I did and hopefully get some god roll loot here. Okay, the god roll Ignis hammer I got now. Okay, I've got a roll that I'm just so happy with. Okay, I got quick draw and snapshot, and obviously quick draw is getting nerfed soon here, so the combination of quick draw and snapshot I think will be a better god roll than the old quick draw rampage roll, which is still a good roll. Along with that, one thing that I've noticed recently when using these 120s is they just have such a small magazine that you end up just having to reload so much. Having good reload is nice, but what's even more nice than that is having like appended mag where you can have like 10 in the magazine. So thankfully I have like one of the nastiest Igneous hammers I could possibly have. Maybe some of these rolls are even slightly better, but honestly, if you've got quick draw, snapshot, and appended mag, you've got such a good roll. And when those nerfs come in next season, you're gonna feel it a little bit in the range, but in the handling it's gonna feel still really nice. So keep that in mind. If you're looking for trying to get a god roll Ignis hammer at this point in time, that quick draw snapshot roll is definitely worth your time. Quick draw rampage will still be good though, don't get me wrong. If you've already grinded for that one and you're running around with it, that can still 2-tap. You know, the snapshot one's not going to 2-tap, but definitely solid roll there. But ultimately what I'm looking for now that I've spent enough time this season grinding loot, I'm looking for the god roll rocket launcher. This week was the adept rocket launcher, and I got some good rolls, but I didn't get the actual god roll. It's just got 3 perks you want on it. The first perk and the masterwork aren't really nearly as important. You just want that auto loading holster, want that lasting impression, and then you want that impact casing. There's a few rockets dropping from you right there, so I'm happy about that. Hey, another rocket. There we go. Maybe if I say the word rocket, it'll drop again. Hey, oh, feels bad. So, unfortunately, no, not that many rockets, but that is really what I'm looking for. I really want that roll. I was hoping to get the adept one, but I didn't. And I don't think there was actually an adept perk that you could put on it that was useful. So I was actually going to make a video, and I still might do it, but the video was going to be titled something like, "The Adept Rocket is the worst," something like that. The worst adept weapon of them all. Because, I mean, there's like adept reload that you could throw on it, but ultimately, like, you know, like, what? Like, it doesn't really... You want auto-loading holsters, so adept reload doesn't even do anything great for it. It kind of sucks that there's all these crazy adept mods, but none of them really cater to that specific weapon. Some of them cater to other weapons, like the fusion rifle and adept charge time, stuff like that, but it's whatever. Overall, though, the adept rocket was not that exciting to chase after. Let me know if you agree in the comment section below. A lot of people are saying, like, meh, I don't really care for that much, but hopefully next week we'll get some pretty dope adept loot chase after. That's the last token, and that's the last bit of loot I got. So let's go ahead and head over to the postmaster because a bunch of stuff got tossed over here. Looks like we've got Jeff Epstein's ballsack hanging out in Zavala's quarters. Interesting. And we'll see if we got some god rolls on these weapons and loot here. Now keep in mind, as I try to do it every time with this video, if I delete something, it's because I might have a better roll, but I will let you know if it's a really good roll or not. So keep that in mind. That way you can judge if you turn in your trials tokens, or if you're chasing after some trials loot, you can judge whether or not it's worth your time. This rocket's got quick draw thresh. This is a god roll. This is a god roll. This is a PvP god roll. I'm very happy that I got this. Yes! It's not the PvE god roll. The PvE god roll I want is not it. This has got relentless strikes and thresh. I'm going to delete this, and I am going to delete this. This is a good roll, I think, but overall I think I have a better adept version of this sword. All right, we got rapid hit, one for all. We're going to delete it. Messenger. If the messenger doesn't have Desperado, the messenger gets deleted. That's a fact. Outlaw kill clip is kind of nice, but Desperado is needed. Lead from gold and celerity. I will delete this one. What is lead from gold? Picking up heavy ammo? No, that's not going to be applicable in PvP ever. Outlaw Desperado. There we go. I'm locking that bad boy. Pulse monitor celerity. Nah, I'm deleting that one. I kind of wanted to keep the celerity rolls. That's why I'm looking at them a little bit. But I know that pulse monitor sucks, so I delete that one. Delete that. Outlaw kill clip again. We can delete that. And Outlaw Desperado. Look at that. We got 2 of them. Wow. Crazy. All right. Rapid hit and moving target. We can definitely delete that. And quick draw and celerity. I wonder if celerity would even feel good at all. You don't need handling. No. No, we'll just delete that. And subsistence and celerity. We can delete that as well. So that's what happened there with those weapons. Now let's get to the... I can delete all the swords. And then we can get straight to the rockets. Delete those. All right, here we go. Impulse amplifier, lasting impression. Wow, it has impact casing, lasting impression. It doesn't have the auto loading. No. Oh, it increases the reload speed. Okay, I might keep this one. I think this might be my best roll if I have to reload it. I think Impulse Amplifier is probably pretty nasty. I think that actually is pretty good for just pure rocket DPS, so I will keep that one actually. Auto-loading chain reaction, no. Oh. Like I've said many times before, you don't want to use the power ammo for clearing ads. Quick draw lasting impression. Damn, dude. No, I can't. Gotta delete that one. Please. Oh, there it is. No impact casing. No impact casing. Why? Why? I'm still keeping it. It's my best roll, but it's no impact casing. It hurts. Quick draw unrelenting, definitely deleting. And auto loading and thresh. Not sure how to feel about this one. I think I'll lock it for now, but overall, I know that's not really what I'm going to use in PvP or PvE, but I'll keep those bad boys for this time being. Let's look at the armor. Some of this armor is amazing. Okay, I make this weekly vendor armor refresh PSA. I know a lot of you watch that, and those armors are around the mid 50s, but look at this. This first one I look at is around the mid 60s, so keep that in mind. And I know some people are like, oh, well, it's not S tier if it's in the mid 50s. Okay, it is S tier because if the stats are in the right places, that is the most important thing. But yeah, it's definitely better to have more stats if you already have armor with the stats in the right places. So keep that in mind. So this is a 64 stat roll. Pretty solid roll. I might keep that one actually if that's that high. I might keep that. Where are we at here? Ability. See, if it's got 2 intellect, that's what I really like. I want the really low intellect. Yeah, that one I'm keeping for sure. So that's how I'm speccing that out. So that might give me a little bit better stats overall. I will have to adjust my mods and stuff to put on a helmet like that, though, of course. And I don't know if you've seen my helmet right here. It's like, look how dark I am. Look how cool this is. Whoa, I look like mysterious, shadowy character. I know. I'll make a video about that in just a little bit here. Let's see what we got for in terms of gauntlets. We got all 60 stat armor. That's crazy. But again, this is end game content. I had to play trials for hours and hours and hours, okay? And yes, this is some S tier armor and better than the vendor armor, but vendor armor is just sitting there waiting for you. Like, you just walk up and grab it, you know? I had to go in and sweat my balls off in trials to get this armor, so keep that in mind when I make those S tier armor videos, okay? That this is good armor, but I had to freaking grind for it. The vendor armor is also good armor, and it's just sitting there for you to grab, you know? That's why it's really S tier, is because the accessibility is there for you, and you can grab multiple. Like, for example, this helmet is really good. But with the S tier armor, you can get 10 pieces of that. I could have 10 helmets if it was a good roll. And delete this. Anything in the mid 60s, I'll keep, but everything else I'll probably delete for now. I'll probably delete all of this. I looked through it all briskly. So we got in terms of boots, we got 57 roll that I can insta delete, and this one's got really high intellect, so I'll delete this one. And then the class item is way too bright, so we'll delete both of those. So the only thing I kept out of all this was this armor piece, this helmet. Pretty low on the recovery side, which again, I say, you know, you're going to want high recovery. But I'm going to use this to create some different builds where I'm going to focus a little more on recovery, mobility, and discipline, because I feel like those are some of the strongest suits for this class, especially in PvP. That grenade is super nasty. So here we go. We've got these 2 messengers, god rolls, ricochet rounds in that bad boy. Ooh. That's nice. We got flared magwell on this one even. Very nice. And we got these rockets. That's the entire loot haul for today. These 3 rockets. This rocket is definitely usable, and I will be using this in PvP, or PvE rather, in Grandmasters especially. And this helmet. So there it is, 800 plus tokens. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.